Today I'm talking to my Virgo Risings. You all have Leo within your 12th house, which means that the sun is the ruler of your 12th house. So I'm going to talk about that briefly with, of course, the Pisces undercurrent and what that really means for you Virgo Risings, along with a celebrity example. So with Leo being within the 12th house and the sun being the ruler, we're looking at a fixed energy of Leo with mutable energy of Pisces. So we've got fire with water. Now, naturally, fire and water do not mix. So we're looking at fixed spiritual views. It could be of the negative and also of the positive, but it's like set in there. And there could be a real challenge because of that watery undercurrent that is challenging you to break free of that fixed energy. Spiritual content really is fluid, right? That's why Pisces is that undercurrent energy. And so when we put a fixed view on there, we're really limiting ourselves. So this can, I believe, become a problem. It could become a problem of egoism because of Leo being the ruler of the 12th house, and Leo is of the eye. Leo wants to shine. Leo wants to be that legendary person or have that legendary experience here. It's of the sun. It's where you want to shine. But by being so fixed on mutable and expansive, unconscious spiritual content, we become limiting, and you're not able to really shine in the 12th house and create that legendary experience like you're supposed to have. I believe the sun in the 12th house is very powerful. There's incredible awakenings, incredible healings, and incredible consciousness that you can shine on 12th house content when you begin to understand where you might be fixed and to find a way to break out of that. There's an ability to be of great service and to really create that legendary experience, again, as I was saying. And it's very important to not fall into like a God complex with Leo being within the 12th house and being so fixed on it. Now, when I say fixed on it, for an example, somebody could have an experience in the 12th house that is so detrimental and so painful, being 12th house content, that you could fall deep into self-sabotage, into addiction, to where you might be fixed on, say, atheism and lose all faith and be fixed on that. And that's going to be very challenging for you because you're just going to stay fallen in the 12th house. We need to rise. And this is where we need to break free of that fixed spiritual view and become more open-minded to the expansive, mutable energy of the undercurrent of Pisces within the 12th house of spiritual content. So that way you can go through your healing journey so you can create that legendary experience to be of service with your 12th house, especially if you have planets there. And then you also want to, of course, look at the aspects. So celebrity example is Charlize Theron. I absolutely love this woman. She is such a great actress. And she has had quite the 12th house reflective experience with her stellium. She has the sun, the moon, and Mercury within the 12th house. These are all planets that I personally have, and it's very challenging. But this is in a different way because this is Leo now ruling, the sun ruling the 12th house. So her father was an alcoholic, sun 12th house. He threatened Charlize and her mom while he was drunk. He physically attacked her mother, firing a gun at both of them. And Charlie's mother fought back and killed him. It was in self-defense and she wasn't charged. And now this is a very traumatic experience, but it is a excellent example of 12th house reflective experience of having the sun, the moon, Mercury in the 12th house. Incredible experience, as horrifying as it is, and for her to, I'm sure, to have experienced. Charlize Theron did not fit in well at school, 12th house content, sun and moon. She was frequently unwell with jaundice, again, 12th house, hospitalization. The antibiotics made her teeth rot and were removed. She moved to the US to pursue an acting career, and she stole bread from restaurants in order to survive in trying to make it as an actress. Again, 12th house content. Checks from her mother were rejected because of the out of state, because she's from out of North America, South Africa, sorry. So being out of North America, she wasn't able to cash the checks from her mother. And a talent agent who was there when she was trying to cash the checks, cashed it for her. And he gave her a business card. And this is what introduced her to the world of acting. And so you can clearly see the 12th house reflective experience, the horrific experiences that she had to endure, but also the thieving of stealing bread, being out there like almost homeless, like she didn't know how she was going to eat, but she was just striving to, to do something. That's 12th house content, rock bottom. Unable to cash checks, but in that moment, there's a blessing. And in her blessing, she is now able to come and pursue an incredible career of acting, which it just inspires people. I find that she is just such an inspiration. And I'm sure that along the rest of her bio, that there's some incredible healing and incredible give back that she has for other people. So until next time.